Hey guys, it's Kim here and welcome to The Last Door, Chapter 4. So it's been a bit of a long time since I've covered The Last Door. It was one of the first videos I did, and then because it's an episodic game, I covered chapters 2 and 3. If you haven't seen what I've done on this so far, or if you haven't seen the story so far, there is a link to the playlist in the video description below so you can catch up. So first up, I'm just going to jump straight in and we'll have a little recap in a second once I've played the intro bit. There is no turning back. So I'm playing as another chap now. I have made my mind. This doesn't strike me as particularly great for Devitt. I'm ready. Okay. Go on, do it. Do it! Oh my god. Do it! So we began as Devitt, who was investigating his friend Anthony Beechworth, who committed suicide in the very first episode. So at first he went to Anthony's house and he found some creepy, crazy things involving crows. And then he went to their old boarding school where he met creepy nuns and a creepy gravedigger. And he remembered a little bit more about his kind of school life where he and his friends, which include Beechworth, did an occult ritual that had something to do with the ravens and crows. The gravedigger then knocked him unconscious, and he ended up in London, Cockney London, where he discovered more to do with kind of what they were up to. And at the end of episode 3, The Four Witnesses, which by all accounts are him and his school friends, he was invited to a kind of weird play and knocked unconscious at the end of that. So we are back with Ancient Shadows. So yeah, there you go. Spoilers over. Let's jump in and see where he's got to. Can you see all these stars twinkling in the black outer abyss, all the constellations traced by human eyes in long distant eras? Look now to the forest in the valley, to the old tower, from the last tree in the distance to the stars in the sky. And even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses. Ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the world. As if it were the curtain of a theatre, the veil separates the truth from the lie. The veil is a place, Devitt, a place of mists. Anthony's great abilities brought you here, but his influence will soon fade away. The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again. Oh. You must find the door, as I did. The door that gives passage through the veil. Open it, and we will walk together beyond the mist. Oh, so instantly with the quite creepies, huh? I suppose you're wondering why I called you so urgently. I cannot deny it, your letter was truly mysterious. I have been travelling, Doctor, to Scotland. Have you heard about the massacre of St. Giles? Why yes, the tragic event has been the continued object of speculation and grim rumour in every newspaper in England. For weeks now, pamphlets have claimed that all kinds of macabre things took place. But I don't understand how all this is connected with my patient. He was there. I'm afraid he's one of the victims. Dear God. Okay, so at the end of the last episode, we saw this chap over here, who presumably is the psychiatrist for Devitt. So let's go. Are you telling me my patient has been murdered? Thankfully, no. Please excuse me for alarming you. I did not mean to give this impression. Herr Devitt was attacked but survived. Oh, so that must have been when we were knocked unconscious by the gravedigger. What happened to him? It seems the criminal was caught by Herr Devitt in the midst of the act. Then he tried to do the same thing Devitt had done to Devitt that he had done to the others. Fortunately, the nuns arrived in time to unearth him from the coffin. Herr Devitt was hospitalised. So are they So I remember, like, we've discovered that cellar full of bodies. So is that implying that the 4 witnesses, when we were in London and going through the mist and all that was perhaps a dream, or while we were unconscious? The nurses report that he remained unconscious for an entire day. What was Devitt doing there? Many years ago, the St. Giles Hospital was a boarding school. It appears that both your patient and Mr. Beechworth spent a lot of their youth there together. We can assume that Herr Devitt was investigating something. He believed he had found a clue related to his friend's death. What was the cause of those awful deaths? No one knows for sure. The victims were inflicted with terrible wounds. All of them had an expression of utmost terror on their faces. I suspect you did not find Mr. Devitt in the hospital. Indeed, he was already gone by the time I arrived. I have not been able to determine his whereabouts since. I see. What conclusions do you draw from all of these circumstances? I have some theories, but I would prefer not to reveal them until events have unfolded. In all of them, there is a fundamental element whose role has not yet been revealed. Yeah, crows. And what leads you to this conclusion? It is something that the Holy Sisters found beside Herr Devitt within the coffin. An empty hypodermic needle with traces of an unknown substance. So he's getting junkied up, huh? So, here we go. Chapter 4, Ancient Shadows. Well, here I am as Devitt. He seems reasonably alright. The ancient castle of Pevensey rests in the distance. It was a garrison first built by the Romans, but was abandoned and has been a ruin ever since. We're going to a castle now. That could be cool. Boarding school, nunnery, castle. All fairly typical horror fodder. Where are we going to? You going in here? No? Can I look at anything? Anywhere to look at? Unless we're going over this way. Ah, already we're in the point and click funsies. What do I need to click on? Is that the same thing? Yeah. Here we go. Ooh, where am I? What's that? A beautifully crafted steel greenhouse. It is old, but still in good condition. Reminds me, I need to clean out my greenhouse. Get it ready for the new year. What's this? Should we go through the gate? Gate's locked. Latch can't open it from this side. What about here? Hello? Hello? No one is answering. Perhaps I should go inside anyway. I'll just tell the household that I'm an old friend come to visit. Because, yeah, that worked out really well with Beechworth, didn't it? Come on, then. The house lights are on. Someone must be home. Go on, then. Let's get involved. What we got? A strange woman stares down at me, glaring with a silent reproach at my intrusion. Maybe we should... I feel like we should have brought a gift or something. Footsteps. There must be someone upstairs. Yeah, a ghost. Let's see. It could be Pevensey Castle, but in this painting, the garrison is not in ruins. Oh, a couple of old cups of tea. One of them is full and still warm, just like my cup of tea right in front of me. Earl Grey, hot. 2 sugars, because I'm a terrible human being. I think any British person could tell you that 2 sugars and a cup of Earl Grey tea is Satan. An oil lamp. Take it. Can we take the oil lamp? Take the oil lamp. There you go. We're going to need that. Just some old bottles. Anything else in here? It's a bit dark, isn't it? Oh, should be good now I've got an oil lamp. A larder? Or are we back outside again? Let's have a look at the trapped storm door. I bet we're going to go down there later. Nothing ever good comes from cellars. Or wells! Yeah, I don't want to go down there. Oh, what have I got? The rope has broken. I'll keep this end. Oh, good. So maybe we won't end up down in the well. That'd be great. Oh, is that Oh, it looks like someone was buried here. Well, yeah, kind of a dead giveaway there with the cross and all that. So that was that the gravekeeper from chapter 3? Curious. Okay, let's head back in. I love the music in this. I've really missed the music in this. Pantry with spices and ingredients. I've got a pantry with spices and ingredients. It's a diary. This is the last thing written. The last pages have been ripped off. October 12th, 1887. It's been a while since I can't devote any time to this diary for reasons beyond my control. An event most tragic has taken place in this house. Mr. Dupree has gotten ill, immersed in an everlasting stupor from which it seems he shall not return anytime soon. Since the accident, I patiently take care of him. The doctor's treatments don't seem to do any good. I feed him like a child and make sure that all sculptures in the house are turned towards the wall. What else can I do? The clockmaker just left. He has done such a good job. In the end, Mr. Dupree is not going to be able to notice the change in the clocks that he so insistently requested. In his state, time will not be a problem anymore. Looks like the diary of a member of the Alexandre's household. What happened to them? I think we know. Something to do with ravens and crows and perhaps the pecking out of your eyes. Okay, so nothing else in here seemingly. Should we head outside and upstairs towards the footsteps? Let's take a look at this clock then. A well-crafted grandfather clock, but it seems out of order. One of the hands is missing. Okay, so we're going to need to find a hand, and then I presume maybe it will open something up. Let's head upstairs. Hello! Silhouette of a man, strong resemblance to Alexandre. I presume Alexandre, I'm a little rusty on my memory, is one of the chaps that Devitt went to school with. Room and scratches. Okay, let's head in here. So we're in a house where clocks aren't working. Alexandre! Alexandre, it's me, Devitt. I'm sorry if I startled you. Yeah, why are you sitting in a wheelchair? Can you stand? He is staring blankly at some distant point as if he has not heard my question at all. What's going on? You told me I should come here, and I came as soon as I could. Can you tell me what's happening here? He gives no answer, but persistently stares at something nearby. He appears to be in some kind of hypnotic trance. When I was downstairs, I could have sworn I heard footsteps. Were they yours? Or there is someone else in this house? For a moment, I felt a flash of hope that he was looking at me, but he is unresponsive. Alexandre, please, say something. I don't know what to do. What happened to him? Okay, let's see if we can find what he's staring at. Spooky stuff. Another clock. Missing the bird. Again, another clock. So this clock looks... It's on its side, isn't it? The face of the clock has been turned. So it's at 11:15. Can I turn it back? Doesn't look like it. Okay, remember that, people. That seems important. What's in here? Is it a bed? The table holds nothing but a box with a description, laudanum, to be taken in case of anxiety. It is empty. So that's the old cure-all in the Victorian ages. If anyone was a bit, anxious or anything like that. Laudanum. So we've looked around here. So let's go see if we can find the source of the footsteps. I'm already creeped out by the fact that all the clocks are weird and the figurines have been turned around. Huge chest made of oak wood. Portrait of an old man, maybe a ship captain. It looks like he's trying to guard this chest with his stern glare. Ooh, that was a creaky, large iron hook. Let's take it. Yeah. Fragment of a diary under the hook. I can't work in the basement anymore. Those wretched sculptures, I feel them stalking me in the darkness. I know it is not possible, but I can hear the crunches, the flapping wings, stone grinding on stone. Their frozen paroxysms. With what diabolical art were those gestures conceived? An eternal movement, a tension, an impossible struggle to get back the life they never had. I might place them outdoors, in the greenhouse, and let the mould devour them, and wasps make nests of their hollow hearts. Wow, he really doesn't like that then. Okay, so we read that. So a reference to the crows there, I guess. Let's go in here then, shall we? Ooh, what's this? This is a camera tripod. Pictures hanging from the cord. They look as though they were improperly developed. You can hardly distinguish anything. Oh, so it's what you call it? We had this in Evil Within. A red room? Red room? Dark room? Basin. Copper drain. That seems oddly specific. Lamp hanging from the ceiling. And it looks like some kind of red tinted glass cover used to mask the lamp. It's completely shattered on the floor. Yeah, because then that would have been a... Oh. Groovy. Okay. It's gone a bit quiet now. Wearing masks at a festival? Cyanide? Can I take the cyanide? Great, I've got cyanide now. Tastes like almonds. A big book of home chemistry recipes. A few pages have been bookmarked and some articles are underlined. Collodion for photography. Collodion is a vehicle by which the photographic chemicals are united upon the surface of a glass and the sensitive coating produced. Many formulae are published for this article, to which great value is attached. Some supposing that to its peculiar composition belong the principal cause of failure or success. This only in a degree true. So pour upon the plate 1 ounce of vitriol spirit solution and then 5 or 6 drops of cyanide. Plate must be thoroughly washed in water to remove any excess of the chemicals. Okay, so failure. So there you go. I once took a class in kind of doing this kind of photography and developing photos and stuff like that. I don't think I got any good photos out of it. But it was fascinating to kind of learn the older way of developing. Well, not the older way, it's still sort of done now, but sort of with the chemical bath and that kind of thing. I really enjoyed it. I also made a pinhole camera. Can I touch the... Okay. So I presume we might have to develop some photos. Is there anything in there? No. I was wondering if there was a photo in there. So remember that we might have to develop some photos. Right. Let's check this last room here. A bust with his face turned around. A large envelope of black felt. Covered in dust and ashes. It is labelled with a warning, do not open it under white light. Okay, so that's negatives maybe? It's a letter. Dear Alexandre, I have excellent news. A contact from the university has given me access to a 12th century alchemical tome containing an amazing formulary. There is no doubt that sometimes mere contemplation takes the mind to places that otherwise it would never have visited. Leafing through the grimoire and marvelling at the exquisite illumination of its pages, I have been struck by a sudden epiphany, a radical but elegant method that I have decided to try. Forgive me for not providing any information about the method itself. As soon as I get definite results, I will write to you immediately. I believe fortune has truly smiled upon us today. Vide ne quisquiat. Videte ne quisquiat. I think that appeared in a couple of the other episodes, didn't it? And looking up a quick translation, it means let no one know about this. And it appears that on the Last Door forums, there's a kind of thread about the secret motto of the Last Door. So I suggest you read that afterwards. Anyway, a picture of an angel with a gentle face. Books, movements of shadow, preserving the mind, lessons beyond nature. Seems an invoice. So this is the cuckoo clock. To give the strokes exclusively at 6:15 in the afternoon. In addition, a special device and switch have been added to synchronise all the clocks in the house. Okay. So all the clocks in the house are synchronised. 6:15. So that's the other letter. So that's definitely not creepy at all. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Right. So we've kind of had a look around at everything. Okay, so let's open this. What is that? Oh, let's lens this. A large envelope of black felt. Do not open under white light. Okay, so I've opened it. Let's just chuck these. Cyanide, light bulb, hook, rope, lamp. Okay, so do I put that in there? I don't have it open under white light though. I'm gonna put that together because that seems to make sense. I'm just curious about trying this hook on the well. See if there's anything down there. A bucket? Within the mud and dirt inside the bucket there was a small bird of brass. Doesn't seem to be any water in the well. Okay, so we've got the bird. So let's go back to the cuckoo clock. Okay, cuckoo clock time. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. No. Okay, cuckoo clock time. It shakes. When shaken, it makes a noise as if there was something inside. Let's put you on there. It fits perfectly. So can I move this now, or? Face of the clock has been turned. Presumably, if I can get the clocks to chime, then it will do something.